Okay. Yato. I'm sorry, buddy. Actually, you know what? Here's the thing. On one end, I feel like I feel sorry because it seems like everything's against him. He does all these things. He's scrubbing toilets. He seems like he is trying to become this powerful god, and I just feel like with the amount of work he's putting in, he's nowhere where he needs to be. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. And the fact that both of his regalias seem like they don't like him, I understand. Like the best thing I can compare it to is like in Pokemon, in like the earlier games of where you captured a Pokemon or you leveled a Pokemon up to a high enough level and then they stop listening to you because you don't have a certain badge that will let those Pokemon at a certain level like listen to you. Does it make sense? I don't know when they stopped doing that. So we have Yukine, who's now his regalia. I don't know what's gonna happen. Hopefully now that Yato has a regalia, he can now help Hiyori with her whole like tail thing and shifting back and forth. Oh, and going back to the whole feeling bad for Yato thing. On the other hand, I don't feel bad for Yato because he seems like a very sleazy person. Be like, yeah, of course I'll help you, and then just never helps her. Anyways, without further ado, let's get straight on to it. Make sure with the original content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Gosh, this intro.
Here, check it out. This one's kind of cool.
Oh.
That's so lame.
Fine, I'll wear it then.
No.
I wonder why I still feel all this physical stuff.
Like, what do you mean physical? Oh, you just taken down.
It doesn't make sense, considering how long I've been dead.
Okay. So I'm trying to make a connection, being like, okay, if you died, then technically your spirit would leave your body. So maybe in this world, your spirit kind of like lingers for whatever reason. I don't know. And then that's when like Yato came in and it's like swipe, you're mine now.
This looks like a good spot to eat.
Cafe, restaurant, most.
Eat up.
What is that?
Is this a joke?
You said you were
Okay,
hungry.
oh,
now,
that
didn't
cat
you?
is definitely gonna get
Don't
it.
be a snob and eat your lunch. I'm your master, and what I say goes.
Your regalia, huh?
Yep. And I deserve nothing but respect from you. You worship me.
Okay, don't like, don't say that.
I demand obedience. You're ripping out my hand! Help me, you vicious little
I
monster!
never would have dreamed this is how a god lives. Sleeping out on the stone steps of some old shrine just to avoid attention.
Old shrine
Digging through garbage every day just to find some food.
and tagging places. Oh, time to find Hiyori. Okay.
Yori's offered to buy us some grub. All because she appreciates my services.
This feels
No,
like
she doesn't.
extortion to me.
Hey, good afternoon. Can I get you anything to drink?
Yeah, how about 2 more glasses of water?
Huh? Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you.
We're not actually invisible, which is hard for people to notice. They
Okay.
can't see us.
Gosh, I remember reading a book about a guy that like he's not invisible, but he was just not well noticed.
Think about it like this. You don't remember every stranger you've ever passed on the street, right?
No.
Being from the far shore, we're like the ultimate stranger.
As she is, oh, this is gonna be so expensive.
Jeez, he's really got some nerve.
Yeah, I know. Endless dumpster.
So, thanks for the food and all.
Welcome.
So, how do you know him, Hiyori?
I kind of sometimes lose my body now, so I'm hoping he can help me fix that.
Sucks to be you, huh?
Yeah, can't you
I
go
guess so.
find someone else?
How did you,
Become a spirit?
you know, what did you do before you were Yato's regalia?
I mean, I do know that I died, but I can only recall suddenly being in his hand. And that's all I can remember.
Then can Yato remember for you?
Do you like cats?
It seems like it.
Well, cats are really cute, huh? I like them too.
Yeah. Not the collarbone. Don't you dare.
Yukine! You just had a rather filthy thought, didn't you? Gods and regalias share mind and body.
That's awkward.
Keep our minds out of the gutter.
Huh? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Why are you licking it like that?
Hey, who do you think you're calling
This is not exactly how I pictured a wish-granting god to act. Not at all.
No.
Yukine, we got a job. Let's go.
Wait! What about my job?
Gosh, dang it. You get to keep the candy. Oh.
Finish my job like you said you would!
A tail?
Yep, and her body's in front of the restaurant. That's awkward. You're at a shrine.
Even without your master, do not forget the spring.
Wait, that's a Sugawara no Michizane poem! Don't tell me that's
What?
God of learning!
Oh, God!
Hey, cut it out!
I'm impressed you recognize the poem, little spirit.
He's the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Tell me, Yato, what's this little one called?
He's called Yuki.
Surprised you know
Regalia
Yato.
is sick.
I take it you've only just become a regalia. As such, you need not prostrate yourself before me.
Huh?
Are you his regalia?
It's true. To put it simply, you already serve in the employ of one god, and to bow before another like so is to disrespect your master.
Like he cares?
I'm Ayu. I'm Nayu. I'm Miyu. I'm Moyu. And together we are
This is Sailor Moon?
the Maidens of Lord Tenjin.
Each one of them serves as a regalia to me.
Can you have multiple?
So, what do you want?
Oh, right. I have my
Oh,
hands full
God.
with requests, it being exam season and all. So I was hoping you could dispatch some phantoms for me. Oh, I'm sorry. I seem to only have large bills. Can you make some change?
It has nothing but change.
And I'll provide you with some guidance. Makoto.
Makoto.
Mayu happens to know Yato.
Oh. Dang, she just switched quick.
My name is Mayu.
She was just a pipe.
Was he always a homeless, jobless bum in a tracksuit?
Well, he would never admit it, but he's actually every last one of those things you mentioned.
Gives him hope. I like it.
Well, you sound like a bitter divorced couple.
As much as you want, but I know the truth.
This man just wanted to create chaos.
Just admit it.
Are they really that bad? I mean, do you have to permanently get rid of them? Isn't there some other way
Education
you can
time.
deal with them?
To be honest with you, I can't say that I approve of the existence of one such as you. You could too easily complicate matters without meaning to.
And she's been trying to get back. Can you help her at least? Does it have to be Yato? No offense on Yato, but I'm just saying. Things could go quicker.
This area is plagued by storms. The phantoms they bring cling to people, and then they take control of them. Overcome with unbearable
Oh
heartache.
no. Dang. That's how one of them died. How'd the other
Such
one?
an unfortunate waste.
People are dying because of these phantoms. I can't just sit back and let that happen.
If someone wants to die, let him die.
What's wrong with him? What did he go through?
If a soul's willing to commit suicide, that means it's been possessed. You can't even become a regalia. Dead or alive, it still doesn't matter.
Isn't it your job to save people's souls?
No, his job is everything else.
Man, why's he gotta be such a jerk?
Yukine,
I don't know, he has reasons.
it's time for your first job.
So what exactly do I have to do?
Come to me when I call for the regalia. That's it for now.
Some of this music is like pretty cool. You're so lucky he doesn't notice you. Oh, that's a lot more than you just thought. Hopefully no one tries to attack your connection. Yato.
Jump to me!
Ooh, she needs her own, like, weapon. Alright, how big is it? Oh, that kid. Better stand back.
E on my practice exam.
Oh no, we're too late!
Relax! This is the land of the rising sun. I cleanse thee!
He doesn't really, like, fight things. He usually just like one-shot KOs them.
Yuki! Reverse! That's enough! You cut too well!
You cut too well? Can you actually cut too well? Like, I get it. I see the damage, but I would rather it cut too well than it not cut enough.
You said that people who want to die should just go ahead and die. But I guess you don't feel that way after all.
Hate to tell you, but you're wrong. But people should still appreciate what it means to be alive.
The regalias. They're all so young and innocent. And if none of them took their own lives, then every one of them still wanted to keep on living.
Mm-hmm.
Yato couldn't stand for the regalias to see these suicides waste their lives. He wanted to protect them from that.
Okay.
You little perv!
Don't cry.
Easy. Listen, just stay calm. Take deep breaths, okay? How's that gonna help?
Not the hee-hee-hoo. Ah, it's the thing from the person from the intro. What are you? Freak. Okay, so a couple of things. Yukine and the other regalias are people who have died, and the gods have like claimed them as regalias. Now, I don't think they've gone into more details about what happens when someone dies. And I mean, Yato said that if they get corrupted by the phantoms, they no longer can become regalias. We get that, but why doesn't the soul, when someone dies, go like straight to the afterlife or whatever? Or, I mean, I guess the long shore is the afterlife. I don't know. Is there anything farther than the far shore? Or is it when people die, the end goal is just to end up as a regalia? I don't know. Or do they just like float through the wind and hopefully not get possessed by phantoms? And then so is Yato. Yato explains this whole phenomenon about them being seen or whatever. So they can be seen, but they are the type of people that don't get recognized a lot. They're easy to forget. They're easy to notice. So they're technically not invisible. They're just like the strangest stranger. Then we meet this dude. I totally forgot his name, but he's like the god of learning. So pretty popular, especially now when exams are happening. This brings us to the predicament we're having right now, in which he's so busy trying to grant these wishes of learning and whatnot that he has no time to take out certain phantoms. Therefore, he asks Yato to take out the phantom. Then we figure out that a god can have multiple regalias. Maybe it has something to do with probably the person's amount of power. I don't know. Like, what stops a god from having too many regalias? Is there a limit? I know Yato can only have one because he has trouble even keeping it. But like, what about all these? Like, does this put like an extra strain on the god? I don't know. And then we get her. I think her original name was Tomane when she was under Yato. She's something else now. Though I feel as though she has a different relationship with Yato than Yato has with someone like Yukine. But I mean, there could be a little something going on there, or it could just be the fact that she was a regalia for him for such a long time. And then they shared memories and everything, so obviously they got close over time. Again, not close enough for her to remain, but I mean, still close. So even though you were a regalia from someone else, you can go and be a regalia for another god. I don't know if she just like went out and searched for another god, or it was just a coincidence that she ended up on this dude's doorstep. Maybe it's the fact that Yato has been sleeping at the shrine for so long. She already knew where this shrine was. So she was like, oh, let's just go to the shrine that Yato always slept at and see if I could be a regalia for that person. And at the end of the episode, we start to recognize Yato has more going on with him than we originally realized. On one end, he's like, okay, the people who have been corrupted and commit suicide, they should die because they're corrupted and they don't become regalias and so on and so. Like, he felt very cold and blunt about that. But yet in the end, he still saved him. And he already goes on to kind of like explain what she thinks his intentions truly are. So like, I don't know, there's good in him, but I think he's so fixated on becoming a strong and powerful god that it kind of overshadows is good. Oh, and he already needs a weapon. Like ASAP. I see that are some fighting lessons. She can't keep on trying to punch things in the face and expect them to go out. And this person. Don't know who this person is. We see her a lot in the intro. And her and Yato know each other. But other than that, I have no clue who she is. She looks like she's dressed up as one of the regalias for the learning dude. But I don't think we saw her when they were there. No. I mean, no one really matches that. To be fair, I don't know how many regalias he actually has. Anyways, that was my reaction to Noragami episode 3. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want to know anything more, put a comment section down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.